We are live, I think. I guess. Klar. Mouse. Wait a minute. Controls. Split screen. Mouse. I guess I'll leave it there. V100. Okay. Should I put it too high, maybe? Okay. More detail render at any time. Oh, okay. Actually, I should stay. So a bit water, bloom, motion blur, lens flare, depth of field, enable blurring effect that simulates an out-of-focus lens. Sure, why not? Light shafts, no. Red shadows, sure. Bloodfly shadows, sure. Yes. See audio. That. It's a bit too loud for me. Speech pretty high. Subtitles, all dialogue. Main dialogue. No. Yeah, let's leave them on. It's okay. Yes. It's low now. And we're ready. This is Mission Plus. Ah, what? Oh. It's New Game Plus. Nice. Oh shoot. Never play on medium, whatever. Or custom maybe. Frequency, auto intakes. No. actually, whatever.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Choose the camera. That's not it. Controls. There we go. View sensitivity. Let's see how much is it. Still not enough. Just put it at 100. Then we'll see. Still not enough though. So.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
I've got a slide under to get through.
Hurry!
Almost. Never doubted I could make that.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under. Not fast enough.
I need to sprint, vault over the obstacle, and then slide under the door. Yes. What's next? If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now let's see how quick my feet are.
Sprint to build up speed before you jump.
I can reach the edge with the right jump.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady. I want you to sneak up on me, if you can. the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home.
Damn, made too much noise.
Move up quietly and apply a chokehold. That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you. Given time, an enemy will notice you, even if you're at the edge of their peripheral vision.
Didn't see anything at all. Why fight when you can slip past?
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit home. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Block with your blade. Well done. Come on. Come on. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Come on. Smart move. Come on. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow.
Not bad. I know about that one.
I feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Kaldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks, for now I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Kaldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Kaldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murders.
What?
Your sword can't still my heart. cast you in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Kaldwin prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. He's older blood, one of the good families. Now that he's helped the rightful Empress.
I guess it was making more sense that Delilah would cast into stone the biggest threat. Since Corvo Attano has the reputation of dealing with the rat plague in the first game. What's this?
Ramses are gonna be back in fashion at Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Don't even know that. I can just go to the... yes.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Killer. Someone who makes... can't remain silent on this matter. Strange is it not that all the victims have openly opposed you. If not strange, then how so... oh, so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Real issue. There's only one exit from here.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Wait, we need a key and there's no key. That's bad.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you. one useless sock. So, if I have two and I give him one, it still got me one, but then if I eat it, no, wait. No, if he eats it, then what?
Traitors.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Sokolov. The boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. The ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. That's the message she was going to deliver. Came to hide.
this lock work? Ah, clever. Maybe designed by Sokolov.
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune. I better take these. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. I have a feeling I'll need these.
Oh, I remember this. It's the palace. It's the prison. That's the hiding spot. This is the map from the first game. Nice. That's amazing.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of Dunwall Tower. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Those are some big bullions. That's a lot of numbers. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe stay at the top. Let's see behind. Actually go there. Again.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it.
Let's get a house. Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some. Hey, where did you go? I thought that...
Trouble has found us again, Mother. Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise. They're going to pay for this, but I need to get away from here. Look at this place. Barred from the outside. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Those were characters from the first game. Correctly. Resistance, one of them. Just pawns.
I've got to get out of Dunwall. I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it. Traitorous dog.
Listen up, I have
The
bad
city's
news.
crawling with the
Ramsey's
Duke's
missing.
men.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Kaldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. The former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. What a lick spittle. That's Emily Kaldwin! This won't take
You
long.
aren't going anywhere! She's wounded!
So dead.
Let's finish her!
Okay, so actually a couple of hits can kill you pretty fast. Good to know. It's best to avoid them.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Kaldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. The former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. That's Emily Kaldwin!
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Kaldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former empress, Emily Kaldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Kaldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Is someone there? I wonder what I'm dealing with. Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. No. That's Emily Kaldwin!
'Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up. Two more months, she says. Then she'll leave. I can wait.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda. Damn it, I need to pee. Put in a request for new boots. What I get? A sock. One useless sock. Huh?
My family and I moved here 3 years ago. Biggest mistake we ever made. You have to understand, I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
So it's a coup. The Kaldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
What is wrong with this city?
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Attano couldn't stop it.
There's money to be made on this, mark my words.
You seem chuffed and happy.
What if it all goes to pieces? Sometimes these things end with people like us face down on an executioner's block.
I'll be Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then. This place has changed a lot over the years. Careful!
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run. 100 times I thought about leaving this place.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Captain Ramsey's been so industrious, but I need a ship.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
The impertinence. No one said...
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Damn it. I need to pee.
What's going on? You ready?
What's going on here?
That sadistic crown killer. No, no, no! That's Emily Kaldwin! She can't escape! Take her!
Think you're...
Alright, I just got grouped up. Stealth. To stealth.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I did.
How's that?
You're scared, Emily Kaldwin!
No! Oh, damn it!
What's going on here?
No!
You aren't going anywhere!
Anyone! Guards! Someone!
This won't take long.
Someone protect me! Be right there!
Oh, you little shit! Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Oof. Oh no. Okay. Let's do stealth.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
I shall leave him. Trust me. You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Something's got to give.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Hey, who
My
is...
duties. Forget about that kiss.
Damn you!
That kiss.
Hey!
Someone that... Who's running around over there? So let's see. What was it? What? I thought I saw someone right here.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight? You seem a bit travel-worn, dear. Maybe a good bath is in order. Elaine heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad. Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
Out for mushroom gathering.
After last time, I'd pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
You're
should
dirty,
talk to the
like a
magistrate,
vagabond or
see
a
if she can
tradesman.
help.
But your clothing is nicely tailored.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're
That's
all
a
on
jolly
edge.
good idea.
My heart can't take much more of this. I doubt I can help you. Whatever you want.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
I hope it's not a rat.
Are you coming tonight?
Nah, not this time. You up for a beer later?
Sure.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
Wouldn't miss that.
Who is fooling
hello?
around?
Not funny.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
That sounds lovely.
Could I interest you in a game
Let's
of
ask the land
cards
agent to
later?
re-inspect the riverside drains.
That's a horrid idea.
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about to change. The City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening.
The Hatter Gang.
Lunatic and all.
Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
Make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis. People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Who's this?
Let's show this one some of the new Dunwall hospitality.
Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, there was more stuff.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watch.
Empress Emily Kaldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Oh boy. That sounds scary and hard. I wonder if that's even if it's easier or not. I don't think so. I want to just teleport.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to... What is that? It feels familiar.
know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
pushed out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. I know nothing more about this one.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you. Megan Foster. She wasn't always a ship captain. It was years ago. The two were inseparable. There was no food, but there was love. Those brief days on the street with her childhood friend. The happiest time she's known.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
For 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man.
It looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the bloodflies are bad this year.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah. I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwald in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise. The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower. That's Adamire in the distance.
Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
All right, then. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful. Let's hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots. The silver plate is ready. Looks like there's a weird shadow. Huh, anyway.
I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up. Don't know you, stranger. Bad time to visit Karnaca.
Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me.
Fewer ships coming into the city. Everyone smells the blood. All this political squabbling. It's good for profits.
Loading crates sure
You
beats
still eat
smoke
meat?
flashing houses to kill off the blood flies.
I'm not sure
I'm
it's
never
safe.
doing that again. Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
I just boil everything. Simple as that. It tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larvae. Am I right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
That's another solution. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work is?
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold.
Bet my last coin is
Shitty
gonna be
food.
brined hagfish again.
I'll get this
Your
to
face
guards
is covered.
tomorrow.
The
Wanna
Grand
buy one?
Guard won't like that.
You bet. Not this time.
Another day like yesterday.
I heard they're laying workers off at the fisheries.
Blood flies are disgusting.
Damn it!
What's next? Isn't it make a man crazy?
You're not from around here, are you?
That is crooked cock. Hello.
Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
Even the familiar parts of the city are
You
starting
look like
to
you can take
feel
care of yourself.
That's no way to live.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Yes! I got news. For them that ain't never seen
Watch
before.
yourself.
Well, some of the streets is closed, owing to the blood flies. You have a good time while you're in the city, if you can.
I don't see any signs of Pharaoh.
Maybe I should
He
have.
seems to be late.
Or maybe it's supposed to fester like that.
He should be here with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo? We can't afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaca, we like it
Where am I going
very
to find the money
fermented.
for that?
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
Not long ago, I crewed a flatboat loaded down with his Blue Bloods
Hey,
furniture.
Something wrong.
Hit a reef. We watched it all go down.
On account of my bad feet, I should be able to combine
More
this
shops closing. This week, my favorite bakery gone. I'll probably find myself a card table later on.
This job is my lifeblood. Don't try anything funny, whoever you are. Seized right up. I told him to let it warm.
This job ain't so bad. Beats cheating people all day in a bank.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side of it.
It wasn't his fault, Maya.
I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse.
but I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's gonna claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Emmanuel, halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. You pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, a sickness spread through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Addermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
Not this time. Oh, jeez, I can't even understand what's going on. I don't even know. Jesus. Hello?
Can you imagine being attacked by such a monster out at sea? They're horrible creatures. I've heard the sailors say they actually sing. Can you imagine it? What nonsense.
We don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north. In a day or so, the odor will be tremendous. The guts will burst, then the crabs and gulls will be at it.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish.
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way. The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them? Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world? He's had a few run-ins with the law, though his worst offense was singing while inebriated. Each morning she has a kind smile for the others, even when there are bruises hidden by her clothes.
That's worse than usual today, don't you think? Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
You looking for work? Yeah, me too. They say Karnaca is the jewel of Serkonos. I like Bastilian better.
Hello there. You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
Now, my brother-in-law tried to get me to sign on with a mining crew. No way I'm dying down in a hole.
I don't ever remember it being this hard to breathe. You want advice? Don't drink from the canal.
Hark, under she goes. Look sharp, up the sky.
Damn it! You starting any shit around here? We're jumping in.
Just minding my own business, trying to get by. I used to work in the mines. Don't recommend it.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard...
If you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Compliance is mandatory.
We're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each week. All I need is a couple more years like 1848. Mining silver had a kind of romantic appeal back then. When I'm out of this racket, I never want to see another dirty face again. With miners, it's all fleas and body odor. If things hadn't fallen apart down here, I might have been able to retire this year.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
Tonight, I'm gonna find out whether it's true that whiskey keeps the blood flies away. Been working too hard. A man needs time to himself. This city's gonna grind me down. I'm Serkonan blood through and through. Been here all my life.
As bad as things are here. Careful! A friend of mine got killed by blood flies. So I... Hey!
Hey there. What have you got for me? Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. There's garbage in the streets. And blood flies in half the abandoned buildings. This city has consumption, and no one with half a wit wants to be buried with it. The Duke is drunk half the time, and if the Howlers don't rob you, he gets shaken down by the Grand Guard. Want to know why people are leaving Karnaca? Because the city is not safe to live in anymore. Let's hope you never need help.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost. Bring the body there.
I guess I'll stop here.